missed calls in a new city with a couple new walls and some new friends. They don't know who you are, but I like them better anyway. Cause they don't stress when I'm having some fun, and they don't guess if I'm feeling undone. Though I can't sleep now, I wonder if I like it better, like it better. We've been so unattached that I think I need to connect. Cause can't fall asleep alone. I think I still need you on the phone. Yeah, I can't fall asleep alone. And I just miss the way you go. And I hate the way we left it, pretending being selfish. But you know I cannot help it, cause I'm not the best with help. But still need you on the phone. Cause I can't fall asleep alone. Oh God, just a second. Think I might have slept it. I'm the one who made this bed. I gotta rep it. Ain't no rest for the wicked or the selfish. But maybe there's another way to say that I like to boss when I calls you. Ain't a thing that is called but a fall through. Got a couple nights and they are all for you. We've been so unattached that I think I need to connect. Cause can't fall asleep alone. No, I can't. Think I still need you on your phone. I still need you on my phone. Can't fall asleep alone. I can't. And I just miss the way you go. Oh yeah. And I hate the way we left it, pretending being selfish. But you know I cannot help it, cause I'm not the best with help. Still need you on the phone. Cause I can't fall asleep alone. Can't fall asleep
Hello, hello. Oh fuck. I was monitoring my audio and now I can hear myself. I'm just hoping I have my fan on. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off my voice for a second. It's really throwing me off. I'm hoping you can't hear my fan. That's why I was monitoring my audio, but it's really hot still. We had a little bit of a heat wave a couple days ago and it's just starting to cool off, so. Okay, you can't. Perfect. Hopefully also no robo voice because I forgot to restart that before stream, but that's okay. It's been a while. It's gonna be a little scuffed, but I missed it so much. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back, Arthur Morgan. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I have a lot of thank yous to give from not even just the starting soon screen, but also while I was gone. I do want to give a big shout out to Brad Buck for donating a bunch of bits, for cheering even when I was offline. Thank you so much. As you can see, I'll talk about this in a little bit, but we have a little goal going. You can do an ! Goal, but I'll talk about that in a second. Also want to give a thank you again to Brad for gifting 10. Congratulations everyone who got a sub from that. Oh, goal reached. Wait, what is this goal? 300 followers. When was that started? I don't know. Marcel Owl, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 3 months to us. It's a little confusing now because now you can subscribe in advance, so the wording is confusing now. Thank you, Porb, for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 3 months to us. QBG13, thank you for resubscribing. Happy 5 months to us. And this one, you subscribed for 4 months in advance. That's crazy. Thank you so much for believing in me. Hamp 4 times. Actually, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but thank you for resubscribing for 6 months. Happy 2 months to us. And at tier 2 too.
Another
that's
sub
awesome.
incoming. Path.
Path. Thank you so much. Also, Hamp, thank you for cheering. 1,000 bits. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I don't know. Okay, so while I was gone, I don't know how to make it clearer because I think the UI is a little confusing on Twitch, but I added some new... Oh, 4x like the letter, but it works. Okay, noted, noted. Maybe I can show this on screen. Maybe it's easier.
Watch 10, hey, watch 10, hey, watch 10, hey, watch 10, hey.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm still catching up, so give me a second. What? Let me, maybe I can show this. Also, why did my music stop? Okay, actually, okay, sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. Let's see. The bits goal of 300 was just completed. That's what that goal was. Thank you so much. Hearts, thank you, Goat. Graybill, thank you for the balloons. Ghosting, thank you for lurking, letting me know that you're here. Salted, thank you for resubscribing for 4 months. Happy 5 months to us. Watch Redirect, thank you for resubscribing for 3 months. Happy 3 months to us.
Using my daily allowed 2 hours screen time to watch this fire stream.
Thank you, Jimmy Cooks. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the Prime. Happy 5 months to us. And Fabrizi, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. Happy 2 months to us. Oh my goodness. Okay, hopefully I'm all caught up now. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in chat either. But, yeah, it's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. For anyone who's not in the Discord, you didn't know that I was taking a break. So I do apologize for just dropping off the face of the earth for anyone who's not in the Discord. But unfortunately, I just can't... Oh, I guess I could have sent a story or something, like a Twitch story. But I forgot that that existed. I forgot that that was a feature. So I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but you know, just in case. Have you listened to the new JPEG Mafia yet? No, I haven't. I heard it's really good though. I heard that it's a lot of people's album of the year now. I love this new OC. Thank you so much. I did make them tier 2 and above emotes. I think that I'll have to think of something else for tier 3.
Yippee.
But hopefully that's a good perk. I thought that it was cute. Thank you, Red Hound HQ, for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 3 months to us. Yeah, tier 2 emotes with the new OC, who I feel like we need to give a name to. I feel like I need to explain myself also for people who have no idea what's going on. Your Pusha T review, fire. Oh yeah, new video is out, finally. I feel like that's been kind of procrastinated for a while. But since I did take some time off, I felt like I could put in a little bit of my creative energy into that, so I'm glad that it's out. Finally, Black Raven Key, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Welcome, hope to see you in the green room. You should check out Slipknot's first album. Interesting. What genre is Slipknot? I feel like it's not rap or hip-hop, but I could be wrong. How's the time off path? It was much needed. And I will talk a little bit about what I was up to when I was gone, but rock, metal. Slipknot is very angry metal rock. Okay, good to know. Let's see. What was I going to show? Oh yeah, I was going to show here. Let me pull up my notes. Oh, I do want to say, just in case anyone is interested, Twitch gave me a heads up that they're doing a collaboration with Apple TV right now. So if you subscribe, not just to my channel, but to any channel, so it doesn't have to be to me. If you purchase 1 subscription, either a new recurring or gift subscription to a participating channel, mine is participating, but you can earn 3 months of free Apple TV, which I feel like is a pretty good deal. I unlocked it when I subscribed to Sean, so personally I think it's worth it. Chat, trust me, Apple TV has bangers, but I think it ends at the end of this week, so that's why I wanted to give you a heads up if you wanted to do that during today's stream, or I'll be streaming again on Saturday. Should be fun. It has to be here. Actually, yeah, you're right, it has to be here. But only if you want to. But you don't have to. I'm just letting you know. Severance slaps, I've heard that it's really good. I think, is it SZA who keeps tweeting about Severance? Okay. I keep getting sidetracked. Let me let me show this. video device? A display capture? Also, if you'll notice, we have some fun things happening on screen all the time now. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. We have a few new updates to the display. It's just when I was taking a break, I wasn't really taking a break. I was still working on stream stuff and YouTube stuff. So that's fun. I get paid Friday so I can help out for the Red Dead Return stream. Oh, I'm so excited. One of the reasons, I mentioned this in the green room, but one of the reasons why I decided to come back to streaming early, I feel like, I mean, I don't know how much time I should have taken time off. Lots of quotes going on here right now, but one reason why I wanted to come back to streaming so soon was because I really missed playing Red Dead, and I was just like craving it a lot while I was offline, so thank you, Melophobe.
Non-binary pride less than 3.
Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 2 months to us. Success? What is the success for? Thanks for the confetti, Breezy. Okay, window capture. This should be it. Oh my god, I'm so out of practice. It's like, you know, every time I come back to playing video games and I have no idea what's going on, that's how I feel looking at OBS right now. Why is Twitch Chrome not popping up? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna ignore all of that for now. This is what I wanna show you. I worked on these okay, it's in French, so forgive that, but I worked on a lot of these channel points. They're all really cute now. I took probably way too long figuring out color palette and stuff like that. Also added some pretty pictures, so hopefully those are fun. We have one for appreciating the mods. I added that today because, well, we'll get to it later, but I had a forum for people to talk about, or for people to submit topics for us to talk about. We're not going to be listening to any music today. For people just tuning in, we're just catching up because I've been gone for a couple weeks and I wanted to say hello. Oh, we're doing a parachute. Get your drops ready. Another thing that I was working on were these cheer emotes. You can, so if you want to cheer, we do have a new goal going on, which is to save up for, I think, either probably an Xbox, for GTA 6. I'm gonna call it my GTA 6 machine because honestly, I don't know what other games I could play on there. But when GTA 6 comes out, apparently I won't be able to play because I don't have a console. So that's what we're saving up for. There's no rush or anything. It's just before GTA 6. But anyway, I came up with these cheer emotes. Or I drew them just in case you want to, or I mean just to entice you if you want to participate. It's just an extra perk for fun. Congratulations, Taz Mid. You drew them? Okay, I think it's a little bit cheating to say that I drew them. I bought, actually it's in the credits page, I think. Let's see. No, I missed. Oh no. So I bought this, I bought this Your Character Here pack from an artist called Yoshiteru, and I just drew my character's hair on top of it. So it's like I didn't really draw it, but you know, it works for me. I'm so lost. What was that? It's just a fun little parachute activity. Pixel Plush creates a bunch of Twitch assets and games and stuff, and they had one for a parachute game that I incorporated into the stream, and I can show you that here as well because I have it on my credits page. We use their parachute drop and the maze game during the breaks. Note, Pixel Plush was kind enough to gift me with coins to use in their shop. I'm not sponsored, but I've been following them for years, so I'm happy to support the indie devs. Shout out to InstaFluff. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. Was there anything else? What else did I get up to during the break? I was working my day job, but like I took half days. But there were some days where I was working like the entire day, and there were some days where I was not working at all. And I also couch rotted so much that I was scared that I caused nerve damage in my legs. The last time that this happened to me was during the winter break streams, where after the 2 weeks of streaming, I was like, I did not move enough, and I feel like my legs are broken. So I started using an indoor bike, and I'm trying to get back on my habit of walking 2,000 steps a day, just to negate that. But we're slowly getting there. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to have everything fixed right away. I read quite a bit. I did a lot of doom scrolling, but that was at the beginning of the break, when I was trying to distract myself quite a bit. And after a couple of days of that, I realized it was not helping at all, so I stopped. Thank you, LXROD official, for the Prime. Hope to see you in the green room. Path, since you've been drop YouTube vids and now streaming, what has changed for you? Have gotten better at something? Have you developed new skills, maybe more confident? I don't know, I feel like I'm in that in-between stage where I'm still worried that I can't create what is in my brain. New video was great, thank you so much. I will say I have the next 3 videos planned. They're not completely edited yet, so it's kind of up to my procrastination to see if that gets out on time. But I did hear that there's gonna be a new ASAP Rocky. I don't know if that will be interesting. We'll see. If not ASAP, then probably JPEG. How can you record so much? Well, to be fair, the 2 that I'm working on right now, I recorded back in March. So, are you going back to any Purgatory ones? Yes. And that was probably a big hint as to which ones. But maybe not. Maybe all of you forgot, and then it can still be a surprise. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, the new panels. I mean, the panels on my Twitch. Oh. And maybe we can talk about the OC a little bit, because not everyone knows. Thank you for resubscribing.
Pathway sign.
Orange Skittles, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. Happy 2 months to us. Are you gonna check this new Drake and Party Next Door album this fall? Interesting, because I do think that I enjoy Party Next Door's production, but I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about checking out another Drake album. I drew these, or I put this together yesterday. This is what I was working on yesterday. I think they're cute. So my OC character does not have a name yet. Oh shit, I'm not logged in. But okay, I'll just read this off because I think it will help. I said, when I was in Taiwan a couple months ago, it felt like everything had an adorable mascot, and it inspired me to make one for myself. Here's a first iteration pass. I feel like there's something here. Maybe it's a bit obvious by now that my favorite colors are purple and yellow. I also wanted to play off of the Telepathics name and include some of those elements. Maybe you can figure out what my other inspirations were as well. What happened to the Drake review on YouTube? It should still be there. I made it public again after the Drake hater video. So yeah, this is the character that I designed. I feel like they need a name. Maybe we can brainstorm a little bit. But then, more recently, I commissioned an artist named Eris, and this is what he came up with. I think that it's so cute. These weren't intentionally supposed to be cat ears. It was just kind of based off of Anya's like hair things or whatever. Canonically non-binary. Honestly, it wasn't intentional. I just didn't think about it. So I maybe could be a VTuber at this point. That was the original intention. This if you go to the portfolio of Eris, it says Pat's PNG tuber. But since I stream with a camera, I'm like, it's not too necessary to have a VTuber. But maybe on days that I'm not feeling so up to the cam, we can use it. Why is Pusha there? Because I was browsing Tumblr. I said just read through some Tumblr responses from Push's answer time for Darkest Before Dawn release. LOL, I kinda love it. Wanted to repost it on my blog for archival's sake. He hates cereal. So like if you go to his profile, his Tumblr, he just has a bunch of responses. He did a Q&A. I didn't find anything too interesting on here that I wanted to include in my Pusha T video, but it was cool to stumble upon anyway. I thought it was cute. Untouchable and FIFA are bangers. Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to check out more from Pusha. I really like his delivery, and I think that, I mean, I don't know what his other songs would sound like because I guess I've only heard him with Kanye production. Or who produced Story of Adidas? Otherwise I don't know. So I guess we'll find out eventually. He's just so cool. I agree, he just has that era. That was a beat from Jay-Z's album. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know if I explained my OC very well, but that's the lore so far, and I think I would like to incorporate it a little bit more into the streams and stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, does that make sense if I'm not using it as a VTuber, or like, will people think that I'm a VTuber or something? Hi from Japan. Each prefecture in Japan has its own mascot. That's so cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if... I think I said it in the message, but yeah, I was inspired by all the mascots in Taiwan. There were like mascots for when you go on the train and it's telling you not to eat on the train. Like, I think it's illegal or something, but... You've actually been a VTuber this whole time. Just a really realistic model. The face tracking is crazy. Whatever. You need to get on Clips, one of the best southern rap groups of all time. I didn't even know the Clips was a thing until I did my certified Drake hater video. And the interview that I watched with Drake responding to the Pusha T beef, where he was talking, and the interviewer asked him, like, wait, aren't you a Clips fan? Or something like that. I was like, what's Clips? But it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. AI has been going crazy. Would you ever review or listen to electronic dance albums? Justice has a really good album they put out this past spring, and Fred Again's production is insane. I guess a lot of people don't know, but electronic music was my mother genre. That's what I listened to most before going into rap and EDM, or rap and hip hop. But I'm a big Justice fan, big Daft Punk fan. Mostly though, I would say before this, I was the biggest Porter Robinson and Madeon fan. Oh yeah, here's a Spotify playlist of my essential listening from the pre-Path Reacts era. Path before Reacts. And that includes a bunch of my favorites from the before times. Porter Robinson Fire. Need a Path Metalhead phase. IMO. That's so interesting. During the break, I was trying to brainstorm some albums to listen to. What I would be interested in checking out. But I don't know, now I'm a little more confused because I'm getting a lot of recommendations for older hip-hop albums to kind of catch myself up on the history and the culture and stuff. But I'm also getting a lot of, recommendations to listen to new stuff. To listen to the new Denzel Curry and the new J-Pip Mafia that came out. Thank you, Johan. 19401940 for resubscribing for 2 months. Happy 2 months to us. You should listen to Illmatic by Nas. I think that's No, I know that's definitely on the list because I listened to... Shit, what's it called? King's Disease 3. I listened to King's Disease 3 before starting the React channel because I did a video on like listening to every Grammy nomination or every AMA nomination or something like that. So I have listened to Nas and I really liked it. I don't remember exactly what I said. I'd have to go back to that video to see, but I do remember it left a really good impression on me. It was decent. Out of what was suggested, or out of what was nominated, I felt like it was one of my favorites, if not my favorite. What about a non-rap album? Well, I still have some more Radiohead to check out. I'm a little hesitant to branch out into another genre, mostly because I know that will open the door to more recommendations that will just overload me. Charlie XCX, we listened on the stream. I'm thinking of cutting that up and putting that on the VODs channel, just because so many people have been asking for it. Did you get any good suggestions from your Instagram story? I feel like not anything that I haven't thought about before. The new Billie Eilish I do want to check out just because it's a couple of my friends' like album of the year, and I would love to see what all the hype is about. Who else? Little Sims, who has been recommended since basically the beginning of the channel, and who I almost saw at Lollapalooza Paris, but I missed the set. I love that typing J. Cole gets censored. Oops. Actually, having j.cole as a website would be so insane. The SEO goes crazy. Have you listened to the Lost 13th, a song from Worlds from Porter Robinson released for the World's 10th anniversary? I did. It made me very nostalgic, and then the rest of the night I spent listening to Worlds all over again. And I bought the 2019 live recording that he just put out on vinyl. But I'm like, if I want to put it up on the wall, it's gonna be really hard to choose when to take off. Trip Hop Path reacts. Portishead? Massive Attack? Oh, Portishead is definitely on the list after we did our last Ox battle. Our first and last... No, not. I guess I shouldn't say first and last because then it makes you feel like that was the last to ever happen. But the recent Ox battle. I do want to check out Portishead from that because we listened to two samples. I can't remember the titles of the songs though. You were at Second Sky, right? I was there both days in 2019. I went with Kitty. It was really fun. What's in between both Tyler albums? It's the Forever Story, but you honestly cannot tell. But I would like to keep that up just because it's signed. But you can't even see what it is. So maybe for the camera, like, it makes more sense to have something more colorful, but yeah, I didn't even think about that. Charlie XCX just announced the dates and cities for her tour later this year for those interested. Ooh, I couldn't see shit. Yeah, I know, it's just black. Have you ever heard this really underground album called To Pimp a Butterfly? No, I haven't. What's it about? Give me the elevator pitch. Should get some LEDs for the vinyl display. Wait, that would be so cute. I was thinking of having like the string lights over here somewhere. Cause, well, maybe I can show you this way. Okay, never mind. I can't. Okay, forget it. There's like a bar up on top. You can see I'm hanging this on it. I'm hanging my hat on it. But I was thinking of putting some string lights on there. But I think maybe visually it might be better around the vinyl. Have you considered reviewing or reacting to Kendrick's Section 80? I am going to. Like, it's a definite just because, you know, I love Kendrick. I love Kendrick. And I'm probably going to give it another couple months before I check it out because I like to space out artist discography on my channel, otherwise it gets a little heavy on one side. I like balance. Have you ever reacted to Blonde? Yeah, I have. Keisha's song is a top 10 Kendrick for me. Yeah, I still feel very out of the loop with the lore there because I know it's... I haven't listened to it yet. Oops. Is that an Igor Reacts? Unfortunately, it's not on the channel anymore because it got copyright claimed and removed by Apple Music. Shame. New Adrian Linker album was good as fuck. Would Def make you cry just like me for real? Oh. I will say I'm probably now in a better headspace to check out more chill albums because for a while I was in too much of a good mood and I needed to listen to only hype tracks only. But now I'm chilling. Now we can check out the chiller stuff. Yay, but also aw. Yeah. But, you know, I feel like music meets you where you're at, so I don't want to listen to something that, you know, you need to be in a certain headspace if I know that I'm not going to be there. Did that make sense? Shit, I feel like nothing I'm saying is making sense right now. Did you not like Blonde? I'm probably going to talk about it later, but I have a love-hate relationship with Blonde right now. So there will be a video on it. I'm pretty certain. I just don't know when, because I'm still untangling my feelings about it. Still trying to figure out my feelings about it. Hey Path, watching the Pusha T video, I see you wanted to understand more of what Santeria was, but one common way it's used is in Latin music where Santeria is used as an acronym for strong love or obsession for someone else. Interesting, I did not see that anywhere when I was looking it up, or when I was looking into it. I realized that I was going down quite a rabbit hole when I was looking into Santeria, and I was like, this is probably going to be like a one bullet point that I talk about during the video, so I don't want to derail too much, otherwise the video is not going to come out. So I ended up watching an interview with a Santero, and from that it was super interesting. The end is a big graphic for those of you sensitive to animal cruelty, because there is sacrificial practices in the religion. But so I watched that anyway. I watched that, and I read through a bunch of posts on the Santeria subreddit, and I wanted to join their Discord to ask if there was anything that other people in the religion thought about when they heard the song, but all of the Discord links were broken, so I couldn't, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully I wasn't insensitive or anything with my comment about it. If you want something chill and serene, there is no better artist than Ichigo Aoba for that. For me, she's the single best artist of the last 15 years besides Kendrick Lamar. Windswept Aiden is the best album of the 2020s decade so far for me. Oh my goodness. That's a huge honor. It's a huge honor. Thanks for sharing. Sometimes you need sad boy music. Mazzy Star is a name that I've heard a couple times. The more that I hear names, the more inclined I am to put it into my never-ending listening list. So I do appreciate the recommendations, but just know that it might take me forever to get to it. Have you watched We Cry Together and Count Me Out music videos? I did watch We Cry Together because when it came out, everyone was talking about it. I didn't film my reaction to it though, I just watched it by myself. And I don't think I watched anything else. I think that I would be happy to watch all of the Kendrick music videos on stream sometime, but I would like to plan that in advance. I wouldn't want that to just be a side quest that we go on during a just chatting stream or something like that, you know? Georgia Smith was someone that was also recommended quite a bit. Miss Lauryn Hill also. I did hear that there were rumors that Miss Lauryn Hill will also have a new album soon, so that's interesting. Did you see the Not Like Us music video? Yeah, we did watch that on stream. And I think I already mentioned this, but one of these days we will do a listening party to Dissect Podcast's conversation on Not Like Us. I think it's like a 2-hour-long podcast, and I would love to just listen to it and talk, bring that discussion over to the stream. But we'll see. Are you Kendrick Lamar? Am I Kendrick Lamar? Do I look like Kendrick Lamar? Cap, what are you saying Cap to? Meow. Miss Lauryn Hill has a feature on NASA's King Disease too. Oh, interesting. Thoughts on Post Malone going country? I don't know anything about Post Malone, so I have no idea. Did you get around to the Pusha T Joe Budden interview? No, I didn't, and fuck. Was that the one that someone tweeted me at? I forgot to do that. Did you end up getting tickets for Vince? No? I didn't know. I didn't know that I could. Mod appreciation. Thank you, mods. Tasmid would like to thank the mods. The super long one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I probably should have done that during my break. But it completely slipped my mind. I'm sorry. Are you oh, someone already asked if I'm planning on listening to Drake and Party Next Door. I'm not sure. I'm not, like, pulled to it. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on anyway. I pinged you when he first announced it. I don't remember. When was this? Sorry, the last couple of weeks have been a blur. I love Dissect Podcast analysis and review of To Pimp a Butterfly. That was illuminating. That, the end of the season made me cry. Like when everyone was, when everyone submitted their own recordings and thoughts of how the album made them feel. It made me cry. A while back, honestly, like months. Oh. My whole life is a blur, actually. Childish Gambino. Oh yeah. So I guess the 3 new albums that like I've completely missed out on: new Childish Gambino, new JPEG Mafia, new Denzel Curry. That was so beautiful. That album changed many lives. I agree. You should listen to Metaphorical Music by Nujabes. Nujabes. He mixes a lot of jazz and hip-hop beats and a lot of weird samples that is inspired by Madlib, who has worked with MF Doom on Mad Villainy and Food. Logic. It's interesting. Logic is like hardly ever recommended in my YouTube comments. I'm gonna be honest. So I haven't been inclined to check it out. I do have this memory of, I think it's Logic. Maybe not. I won't say anything, just in case. What about the new Vince Staples album? I did listen to it. We listened to it on stream. And, it's my album of the year still. I did want to ask for the new album recommendations of what you think is your album of the year so far, because we're getting close to the end of the year, and with my upload schedule, I'm probably only going to be able to get to like maybe 2 new albums after the ones that I have planned. So is there anything that I should highly prioritize? That's my question, because Dark Times is still my album of the year. If I can't really think of anything else to listen to, or if I'm not super convinced to check out anything else, then I might try to edit that down into a video, but I'm not sure. You listened to Vultures too? No, we didn't. At least not on the stream. I'm sure some people in here have checked it out. I did see that JPEG Mafia and Denzel Curry both worked a little bit on Vultures too. I thought Peggy's new album was a little underwhelming. Interesting. I DM'd JPEG Mafia again and he ignored me. But I think he's on tour right now, so I don't blame him. Also, he doesn't know who I am, so what the fuck. Knocked Loose is my album of the year, but probably shouldn't just jump into a hardcore metal album. Why not? If it's a good album, then it's a good album. Imagine unironically recommending Vultures. I don't know. Some people, I mean, you can't blame someone for having a different album of the year than you. But I haven't listened to it, so I don't know if it's any good or not. Poppy is on the Knocked Loose album. Did you see Kendrick's Pop Out show? No, I didn't. I still haven't. And the last link that I had is no longer available, so I feel like I'm never going to be able to watch it. But I don't want to until after I listen to the Dissect podcast about Not Like Us, just so that I have a little bit more of an understanding going into it, because one of the reasons why I'm scared to watch it is because I don't know a lot of the artists that he's friends with. At this point, I do know that a bunch of people popped up, so I don't want... I mean, I won't have the reaction that you're looking for because I don't know anything. What? I don't know. Saw the YouTube reactions for a year or so, and I'm finally happy to catch a stream. Welcome to the stream, Reformed Rob. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in here. Kendrick and the rest were separated. It's still available on the Internet Archive. Oh yeah, that's a good place to look. Why are you talking about albums of the year now when Jid, Frank Ocean, and Cardi still haven't dropped? That's a good point. I'm still expecting a new album from Jid. I'm holding off. But super excited. I really liked the Little Sims album. She's super underrated. I've heard this forever. I really need to check her out. You know what would be so funny? Is if the day that I end up posting my Blonde reaction, imagine Frank Ocean drops and then I'm still behind. With my luck, that's what would happen. He's waiting for what you think. Interesting. I'm keeping him on his toes. Oh yeah, I did see people are suspecting a new Kendrick album soon. I don't know how I feel about that. Since I wasn't there for his previous releases, the only one that I was here for was for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and it was a complete surprise to me because I didn't know him as an artist. So I don't know how his albums get announced really. And also he's released a lot of music at the beginning of the year with all the beef. So I don't know. But I did see, I think someone from TDE tweeted something about a resurrection, and that's what's getting people excited. It's because of the music video? There's too much smoke about an album dropping for there to actually be an album dropping. Oh yeah, he does drop the heart parts beforehand, so I guess I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. He just posts cryptic stuff on OK Llama website. Are you saying that he did? Because I feel like I was on this website recently. But it hasn't been updated since Mr. Morale, so. What's your hot take on hip-hop in general? I don't know if I have any hot takes. I feel like I'm pretty lukewarm at this point. Thank you, Tyrannosaurus Rex, for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 3 months to us. For Mr. Morale, that was part of the rollout. Yeah, that's what I based the entire intro for my Mr. Morale reaction on. Because I thought it was really cool. And I thought it gave a lot of context to him as an artist for someone who didn't know anything about Kendrick at the time. It helped me to put myself in his shoes a little bit and figure out, like, Okay, so he's been gone for a long time. Okay, so he's been taking some time off, reflecting, growing. That helped. That helped a lot. The Mr. Morale reaction intro was so cool. I wish that I had more time to do more intros, because honestly it helps me, like, helps put me into the mood of an artist. If you want to know a secret, for OK Computer, I was pretty lukewarm on the album until I started digging into Radiohead as a band. And I came across their old website. I was looking through, you know, the archives. It was on Internet Archive because a lot of the web pages are down or broken now. But after I put that intro together, I was like, okay, I get it. I kind of see their humor. I kind of see how they portray themselves or how they think about themselves, and how other people perceive them as well. It helped me to understand them as artists, and it helped me to appreciate OK Computer a lot more than I did on first listen. So ideally, I would love to do those kinds of intros for all of my videos, because, you know, these artists take so long to put them together or put a lot of thought into it. I think it's only fair for me to kind of be there as well, to give it the time and space that it requires. But maybe that's a bit too pretentious of me to assume that I can do that. Be okay though. I choose me and happiness. Good for you. If I say I didn't like Mr. Morale, do I get banned? I ask for a friend. You don't get banned, but you get looks. You get looks. I've always meant to listen to Radiohead, but I've never gotten around to it for some reason. I think I'd probably like them too. My favorite of the 3 that I have listened so far is definitely In Rainbows, but I'm glad that that was not the first one that I listened to. So, I will say that. I have a plan, Arthur. Okay, Dutch. Okay, Dutch. I did want to play Red Dead today, but on the VODs channel, someone asked me when the next Red Dead stream was, and I said on the weekend. So I didn't want to surprise during the middle of the weekend, have them miss it if they were planning on tuning in. Kid Amnesiac exhibition? Good question. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get to it. Oh, one thing that I did want to say regarding video games was that earlier today, so this is a website that I check out decently frequently when I'm trying to plan what games we play on stream, but it's called How Long to Beat, and it's like, okay, is this going to take 1 stream, 2 stream, a plethora of streams for me to finish? And I finally made an account on it. It's just Path if you want to follow me. Although I don't know how many people actually use this website, so feel free not to also. I don't know. But I imported all of my Steam games, so this is literally everything that I own on Steam. Oops. Everything is in the backlog, so if there's anything that you see on here that you think we should play, I've sorted it by global ranking. No, I haven't. I did at one point. User rating? Oh, that's my rating. Game rating. So if you're curious what games I do have, or what games you would like to recommend to me, I feel like this helps make it a little easier. But my backlog is huge. I have so many games that I've never played, that I've never touched ever since buying it. I can share a little bit about the games that I have. Oh, the 2 games that I've retired are games that we've played on stream that I quit. Untitled Goose Game and Love Is All Around. Not gonna lie, it would be funny if you played College Football 25. Is that the game that we were talking about in the Discord? Oh yeah, can we get a link for this? It's howlongtobeat.com/user/path. Love Is All Around was so frustrating. I know, I heard that the actual story is really good once you get to it, but because it was taking me so long and I couldn't figure out the mechanics for how the map works or how the tree works, I was like, okay, I give up. And then we tried again, and then it didn't work. So I was like, okay, whatever. Wait, I give up. Incomplete games. These are games that I've started and have not finished, as implied by the title. But Hollow Knight, I don't think that I got that far. I didn't even play it on Steam. I played it on... Maybe I did play it on Steam, but on my Mac, and it just could not run. I thought you beat Life is Strange. I didn't finish it. I started it when I was streaming, and then I stopped streaming back in 2020, so I never finished it. I think I got pretty close, though. Maybe I did finish it, I just don't remember. I don't remember. I think I was just saying that I finished the first Life is Strange, but we could play a different one. Celeste I have played. I played it on my Switch, so that's why it's not on here. I guess that makes it a little confusing to not include the Switch games. Or I don't think I finished it. I think I got to the core. I think I got to the core. You playing The Quarry would be fire. I have heard that that's pretty good. What Remains of Edith Finch? I think that got recommended. But I didn't buy it, so that's why it's not in the backlog. I think I only imported my Steam games this morning, so I think I'll have to go through and add some more stuff to the backlog. But I thought that this would be easier for us to figure out like what to play next, or I don't know. I'm like already stressing about after I finish Red Dead. I'm like, I'm gonna be so empty. Anyway. I think that was the other thing that I wanted to talk about. I don't know what else. We'll probably take a quick bathroom break. And then when I come back, I do want to go through. I put up a... Maybe we can pin this while I'm in the bathroom, in case you didn't get a chance to submit... Oh, shit. To submit stuff. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. In the Discord, I put out a anonymous Google form for you to submit stuff to talk about. And this was because I didn't know what we would talk about when we came back to stream. Since it's been a couple weeks, I felt a little rusty. I still feel a little rusty, but we have 70 responses, so we probably won't get to everything. And I probably will skip some things. I meant to do a dry run of this and see if there was anything I should leave out or that I did want to talk about, but I didn't have enough time, so. The one game everyone should try is gambling all your savings and then you trust the process. I don't know how I feel about that advice. I would recommend not gambling. I'm homeless, by the way. If anyone watched the SDMP Season 2 launch, they added gambling to it. It's crazy. I was considering maybe hopping on during today's stream, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit chaotic. So, I don't know. I gambled my kid's college fund. Sean, thank you so much for raiding. Hello, welcome raiders. Hope stream went well. How's everyone doing? We're just chilling today. We're not doing anything specific. I just took like a 2-week break. Actually, I don't know how long the break was, but just haven't been here for a while, so we're just catching up. Just chatting. We have a pinned Google Doc if you have anything specific that you want to talk about, and then we'll just pull from there. They're all anonymous submissions. We can do one right now that says, would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized wolves or 1 wolf-sized ant? Probably the ant-sized wolves. I could just step on them. Easy. Betrayed Sean Raid? What does this mean? Also, I thought that I fixed the, whenever people raid, it's supposed to open up the parachute game, but it has not worked at all since I installed it, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'll talk to InstaFluff about it and see if we can fix it. Miss Path and the ant-sized wolf steppers. Nah, I can't kill dogs even if they want to eat me. I'd rather the ant. I don't know, I've shot plenty of wolves in Red Dead, so I'm like, what's the difference of stepping on them if they're ant-sized IRL? They're both hypothetical situations. I feel like it's fine. Long story, but it's mostly a joke, so it's all good. Well, I'm down to hear the lore. Maybe I'll talk to Sean about it later. Hassan stole Sean's spotlight? What? Why? You should play Get Over It. We want to see Raging Path. Is that the one where you're like in a cauldron and you have a... What is this called? A pickaxe? And you go like that? I heard that that's really frustrating. I was gonna get the parachute game, but it's out of stock? Oh no! I unironically love Getting Over It. Was anyone... If anyone was here during the Chained Together stream, that was a bit frustrating. I feel like the idea of playing a game that's frustrating is fun to most of you, but I feel like because it's so frustrating, it's not fun. Like, I'm so scared of pissing people off because of how, like... I'm not good at gaming. I don't know what to tell you. You should play a Jump King, another rage game, and honestly, it's better and more entertaining. It's more fun for the chat than the streamer for sure. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's fun for the people watching, not the people playing. Sometimes, honestly, I feel like I piss people off just from the way that I play Red Dead as well. Like, the other day I got a comment that was so funny to me, but it was like... I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was just... Or this person was just, explaining that they were upset that I shouldn't have pissed them off this much with my gameplay, and I replied, sorry. This was on episode 7, and they replied, well, I'm on episode 9 now, so it's okay. I think if you were better at the game, it would be less fun. Do you think it would be less fun for me? I feel like I would feel better about myself. I don't like rage games because I only play video games when I want to relax. And that's a good point too. The slow trot chasing after the guy flowing downstream, I think that's exactly... No, I don't remember if that's what they were responding to, but a lot of people were talking about that as well. That it should not have pissed them off that much. What can I say? What can I say? If you want a game on par with Red Dead, Ghost of Tsushima is out on PC. Maybe we can add it to the list. I was thinking about what to play next. I think that it's going to be Outer Wilds. But it's not as long as Red Dead or GTA. So we could think of something else to play after. You should play a horror game. I'm so excited. If anyone was here for the Her Story stream, the developer slash... Actually, I don't know if he considers himself the developer of the game, but Sam Barlow also created another game called Immortality. Wait. Immortality? That I'm thinking of playing on Friday the 13th next month. But I don't know. If there's a better Friday the 13th-esque game, then feel free to recommend that as well. I think games like RDR2 and GT is better on a controller. I don't know. If we end up... So this goal, which I mentioned that I would talk about and then I didn't talk about it. We're trying to raise money for a Xbox because I don't have a console. And I would like to play GTA 6 basically as soon as it comes out. I will have to learn how to play with a console I mean, with a controller, if I get a console, which I'm a little terrified about, but hopefully it makes for, if not a better experience, at least people will stop telling me that I need to play with a controller. Chilla's Art is a studio that makes short but amazing horror games set in scary places in Japan, and most game YouTubers on YouTube enjoy them. Interesting. This is good to know. I will keep that in mind. Red Dead 1 stream with a controller. Have you ever played 12 minutes? No. I don't even think I've heard of it. You've never had a console before. When I was in high school, I borrowed my friend's... I think it was an Xbox as well. I borrowed my friend's Xbox and I played Dead Space. And I played... Oh, Assassin's Creed. I played both of those on the controller, but I probably only put like an hour at most into both of those games. So, like, it was very casual, and then I never really played again. Immortality was one of the most unnerving horror games I've played. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, then that's staying on the top of my list for Friday the 13th. Little Nightmares was a pretty good horror game. I do have that. I do have that in my backlog. I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2 right now. It's really good. The only thing I really remember from Assassin's Creed was the stealth killing and the lock picking. I honestly don't remember anything about the story. I don't even know if I was paying attention to the story at all, or if I was just going from point A to point B, which is more likely than not. Oh, also I think I played a little bit of what's the one that people keep telling me to play? That you die. Dark Souls. I played not even 10 minutes of Dark Souls. I kept dying and I gave up. I played the old AC games and just did parkour the whole time. Oh, I like vaguely remember that, but that could just be because I watched the movie. I watched the movie that came out a few years ago. What do you think we'll see first, chat? A6. It's okay. You're too censored for me. Dropping the album. Return of COVID. End of the world. Have you played the 2018 God of War game? Nope. Clipping a horrorcore album for Friday the 13th. Interesting. I didn't even consider listening to music on the 13th. But I feel like we'll have to choose either playing a game or listening to an album. And yeah, honestly, I'm more inclined to play the game, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then when I get back, we'll check out the responses to this Google form, and we'll just chat a little bit more. I don't know how long I'll stay on, probably for the full hour after this, but if you are subscribed, have fun playing the maze game. If you are not subscribed, enjoy the ad. Thank you for playing. Oh no, my chat. Oh, I fucked up on the chat. Oops. Let's fix this real quick. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. There we go. I feel like we don't even need it on this screen because it's just gonna be in the way. So maybe I just delete it actually. I feel like that's fine. But congratulations playing nice with 130, Skelui for the 75, Dirchemtra for 35, Melophobie 25. Congratulations everyone, thank you for playing. How do you get -5? How do you... Goat? Tolkien? How did that happen? Anyway. I just be pressing buttons, bruh. It's okay, I understand. I understand. Alright. I realized my throat is already in a little bit of a... It's a little strained already because it's been a while since I've like talked. About 2 weeks actually, so... Okay, I think we're gonna work backwards. We're gonna work backwards on this Google form because the most recent ones are probably from you in here. Not in practice exactly. Thank you for the confetti, Marco. Oh, and Marcel for the confetti earlier. I don't know if I'd need you for that. I don't even know if you expect a thank you for these channel point redemptions. They're just fun on screen. They don't do anything. Let's see, what can we do? How do we want to present this? Haven't spoken a single word since the last stream. Did you listen to the No Worries album? No, I haven't. I haven't heard much chatter about it either. Is it good? Let's see. Maybe we can do this. I'm kind of nervous. Because I did not pre-screen these. Shit. What does this say? Just read them before you show. Okay, so I ended up pulling up one on one side of the screen with the with all the responses. And then we have this on the other side. Oops, fuck. So maybe this works. And maybe... Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Why does this keep happening to me? Okay, this is fine. I don't... Good enough. So, the first one, Be-Ba-Doo-Be. This is how tomorrow moves reaction or charm Claro reaction. I'm wondering if I just need... If I need to have like a specific place open all the time. Oh wait, we have the Reddit. Let's move on. Kanye nitrous addiction situation. This is very interesting to me because I don't know anything about this situation. I've only seen it talked about by fans and not by anyone with any credibility, really. I think NFR recently started talking about it, but still only talking about the allegations. And so therefore, I don't feel comfortable talking about it because it just seems like no one is really sure what's going on right now. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And maybe until we have something more substantial, then we can talk about it. I feel like if it is what's happening with Kanye, then that's very, very terrifying, very sad. But I don't want to put any misinformation out there if it's not happening. Do you know what I mean? I think Milo Yiannopoulos mentioned something about it in some legal statement. I did see that post. But I think people are not sure about the credibility, and that's what. Def no evidence, but the memes are hilarious. They said he's Golden Freddy on the nitrous. I don't know if hilarious is a good way to put it. I feel like if it's a serious allegation, it should be treated seriously. I don't know. Milo is not a very credible source. I don't know anything about him. I don't know who he is. I think that I know he's worked with Kanye, and so that's where the credibility comes in, but apparently he has a misguided character outside of that, so I'm not sure. Let's move on. Oh, maybe I should have, maybe we should wait. I should count to 3 and let chat talk because of the delay. The Golden Freddy profile picture memes are kind of funny, but it's also a terrible situation. I don't know what Golden Freddy is either. Super sad seeing my favorite, one of my favorite artists spiraling so hard the last few years. In general, I feel like it's a sad situation. Well, unfortunately, Milo is a credible source. People say he's not because he's a right-wing piece of shit, but like he was the man's chief of staff. Interesting. I wonder why I'm not hearing more outlets talk about it then. His iMessage profile picture was Freddy Fazbear for some reason. Oh, that was another game that I had in mind for the Friday the 13th game stream, but because I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm not sure how interested you are in that. Playboy Dark Vibes, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. Happy 2 months to us. I thought I fixed my sub thing, but it looks broken still. Anyway, McGordon's Doom game OSTs. I don't know anything about this except that there was some sort of legal thing going on with it last year. Just dedicate the entire month of October to horror gaming. That's a good idea also. Whoa, wait. Did I already talk about this? The Chilla's art? That's why that sounded so familiar. I was planning on playing multiple Chilla's art games in October. But we'll see. Just heavy metal, I guess. I feel like the chat is... Oops. the chat is a bit 50-50 on people who are very, very in tune with OSTs and people who are not at all. Rick Brunello, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. But Mick Gorgon got ripped off for his work. So yeah, I think that's what is in my head about this. I remember there being a big legal thing happening. I think it was last year, either last year or the year before. But because I don't know Doom, I don't know the artist, Mick Gordon, then I was outside of the loop. Very interesting topic of conversation, but unfortunately I cannot participate or keep it locked into my brain. Not into OSTs, but as a metalhead, he's metal royalty. Interesting. My OST knowledge is almost exclusively Gen 1 to 3 Pokemon games. I think the only OST that I know, like, pretty thoroughly would be Undertale, because I did, after I played Undertale, I did buy the album on Bandcamp, I think. And I also listened to, someone made like a jazz version, and I just had that on in the background all the time. It was so nice. Yeah, Toby Fox is a genius. Oh my god, I'm getting so confused where my mouse is. Okay. I'm big into OSTs because I'm a nerd. Don't you have a composition book for Undertale? Oh yeah, my piano book. The one in the background is Undertale as well. If you like jazz, play Cuphead, please. Oh, interesting. I heard Cuphead is really hard though, so I'm kind of less inclined to. Any Deltarune Chapter 3 news, guys? I don't even think I finished Chapter 1. I might have finished Chapter 1 and I have not finished Chapter 2. I haven't finished Deltarune. Actually, any Persona game 3, 4, 5 have really good OSTs. Persona has been recommended quite a bit also. Cuphead is not that hard. Maybe for you. Maybe for you. There is an easy mode. Okay, that's good to know, actually. The Celeste OST makes me cry. Celeste is very beautiful also. And that's where Rick was just in here. That's Rick's game. Alright, is water wet and is ice a rock? Is water wet and is ice a rock? I am personally of the belief that water is wet. Is rice a rock? No. I feel like ice can melt. Ice has that property. Rocks, I guess, I don't know, maybe at a high enough temperature, but ice is scientifically a rock. How can I submit a topic? I did have it pinned for a while, but we're going backwards, so I think we won't get to anything that gets submitted now. I don't know. It's solid, so it is a rock, I guess. I don't know. Is the definition of rock anything that is solid? Because is this a rock? Because it's solid? I don't think so. I don't think so. I am a rock. Glacier ice is actually a monomineralic rock, a rock made of only one mineral, like limestone, which is composed of the mineral calcite. The mineral ice is the crystalline form of water, H2O. I have a feeling that you submitted this, Taz. Not a rock but solid. Rock has to be a bit of living mineral, I think. I don't know, I'm dumb. It wasn't me. Okay, Taz. Okay, Taz. Biggest ice is a rock defender. Okay, we have a poll going on in chat. Is ice a rock? Yes or no? We'll let the poll go. What happens if you Google this? Is ice a rock? Is this like a common... Because I know is water wet for the longest time was a big topic of conversation, but... I'm not pulling for is water wet. I'm over this debate. A glacier might be a rock, but an ice cube, for example, isn't. I don't even know if I would consider a glacier to be a rock. I don't know. This Google search, okay, my Duck Assist beta, which I'm pretty sure is AI, says yes, ice is considered a rock. It is a naturally occurring crystalline inorganic solid with an ordered structure, meeting the criteria to be classified as a mineral. More in the ice article from Wikipedia, and thehappyscientist.com. Is snow a rock? Chat says no, so it isn't. Alright. Favorite musician at the moment? This is a good question because I honestly haven't been listening to a lot of music lately. So, am I still allowed to say that Kendrick is my favorite musician, for example? When I haven't listened to him probably since making the Drake Hater video a couple months ago. Am I allowed to say that Jid is still my favorite artist if I haven't listened to him in months either? Like, probably even longer? I don't know. If he is, then you can. I don't have anyone that I would put above them, put above either of them. Because the big question here is the at the moment, but if lately I have not been listening to any music, who's my favorite musician at the moment? Kids Waste? I don't think it matters how often you listen then, to be honest. Okay, well, if we're not taking into account at the moment, if we just cut that part of the sentence off and throw it away. Favorite musicians, definitely Kendrick and Jid. Favorite nostalgic musicians, probably Madeon and Porter. But am I allowed to say that Porter is a favorite musician of mine if I wasn't really into the last 2 albums? Who knows? Who gets to say? I guess me. I guess I get to say. And I don't know what my answer is for that. I've been re-listening to Mr. Morale and I'm realizing how special it was to me. Bro, I started rewatching. I didn't finish rewatching, but I started rewatching my Mr. Morale reaction the other day. And like, I started crying before I even got to like any meaningful content in the album. Just seeing my first reaction to Not Count Me Out, the first one. I was like, wow, what a special moment. I'm so glad that I got to capture that on camera. Telepathics watching Path Reacts. Mr. Morale cured my depression like 10 times. So relatable. You didn't like Nurture? It was, I mean, sonically, I think that they're beautiful, but like, I never revisit Nurture. I probably haven't revisited Nurture since it came out. And same with Smile, which was the more recent Porter Robinson album. Path Reacts to Path Reacts, Telepathics reacts to Path Reacts, and Path Reacts to Telepathics. Didn't Nurture start the channel? I would blame Nurture for starting the channel because I had so much to say about that. The fact that like it didn't hit me as hard as I wish it did, but I'm in the camp where like Worlds was such an important album to me that nothing could ever measure up to it, and that's really unfortunate for Porter as an artist, and I know that's a lot of pressure to put on him, and I'm not putting that pressure on him. He doesn't need to make another Worlds, but unfortunately, the direction that he started heading in after that is very personal to him, and it just doesn't align with my music direction that I ended up going in. Now I'm in a lot of rap and hip-hop, so I'm like completely diverged, but you know. Is he really a musician or a singer? If you're talking about Porter Robinson, he's both. He's a producer and now he's singing more often than he used to. But yeah, I would blame Nurture for starting Path Reacts, and I would blame The Weeknd for really kicking it off. It's very weird when you no longer really vibe with an artist that was super important to you. It's like, I will always have a special place in my heart for Porter. I love him so much, like, just as an artist, and I think that he's a really creative and special person, but unfortunately, like, it's not always going to match up with my music taste or what I'm interested in, and that's okay. That's okay. It's like Kanye for chat. Surely Tyler kicked it off more than The Weeknd. It's interesting because my first reaction to Dawn FM did really well, considering it was a new channel, and it was the first video that I ever posted that got like more than, I'm pretty sure the next day it had 500 views or something ridiculous like that. I was like, what the fuck? So I would blame it for kicking it off. Actually, when I uploaded Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator, because I had cultivated such a The Weeknd audience, no one was really interested in my Flower Boy reaction. I was like, that's so weird. It's such a good album. Why aren't people interested in it? But then over time, like, people started picking it up and, or like looking at it. So it grew over time. But at first I was like, do people hate this album or something? Like, I don't understand. Little did I know. I was just in the wrong niche. The first vid I saw of you was Mr. Ron. Literally said, why are you crying until I listened to Auntie Diaries and Mother I Sober? Yeah. It was interesting because it took me 2 weeks to listen to disc 2. So like I listened to disc 1 and then I didn't listen to well, I kept listening to disc 1 for about 2 weeks while I was working on my video, and then I listened to disc 2. But before I got to disc 2, I was like, oh, this is such a special album, and my friends were like, you really need to listen to the second part, because it gets even deeper. Or like, they were specifically interested in my reaction to it. I was like, whoa, how can it get even more special than this, you know? Anyway, getting nostalgic, getting off topic. But it's okay because this person said, I know no wanna, so I don't know what you wanted us to talk about here. Yeah, the origin of the toilet flush. That was me trying to portray that I am like this, going to be very slow at getting to new music, because that's just naturally how I listen to music. I take my time, and that's okay. You would no have to. Do you have a next album planned that you are going to listen to? To listen to is a good question, because I have my next couple of videos planned. I guess the next one that I would listen to is going to be either A$AP Rocky or JPEG Mafia. That's kind of where my head is at right now. Because I think the next big release that's going to happen is the A$AP Rocky one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I will like it. So if I don't, then I'll check out JPEG's album. When is the Peggy show for you? I'm pretty sure it's next year, but I don't remember what day or what month. I want to say January, but I could be very wrong. Or Limp Bizkit. I don't know, we don't get a lot of Limp Bizkit recommendations. So I'm not sure. But we did talk about this a little bit, quite a bit already, so maybe we don't have to linger on this one too much. Man, the intro to the Mr. Morale Path Reacts video was so good. I remember it really hooked me and I subscribed immediately. I really took my time with that. That is such a special album. I can't imagine not having had. Yeah, I have to listen to Jane Remover since she's opening for him here. Oh, absolutely. Underscores, I think, is actually opening here. So I'm super excited to see her again. It's just one of those days. Limp Bizkit would be so out of left field. Did you watch Anima short film musical from Tom York's Anima album? No, I didn't even know this was a thing. Does anyone know what this is referring to? Linkin Park reaction when? New Metal Path when? We should just flood the comments of my Path Reacts videos with like the most random artists and see what the people who are not in tune with the Twitch vids say. I thought they misspelled anime. It's just a short film / musical for an album. Interesting. Interesting. I like that idea. Maybe I'll have to make a note of this and check it out. I'll add this to my Notion real quick. It's on Netflix. Whoa. My Netflix is canceled right now as I moved my subscription over to Disney Plus until I finish The Bear. And then I can move back over. Or whatever platform I end up watching a next show. Let's see what's next. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Concept albums. Do you think the best forms of albums should be clinical concept albums, or should every album just be a compilation of songs? Personally, I love concept albums. I love story albums. But I think that's not surprising considering, like, in general, I just love a good story. Songs that are cohesive but not necessarily a concept album. I think that concept albums are really hard to pull off. I will say that. Not every album should be a concept, but the concept albums stick with you the most. Give me concept albums or give me death. Damn, Path, I failed you. I should have sent one that wasn't in music. I didn't submit anything. It's okay, I'll forgive you. Oh, actually... Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hit random. When will Playboi Carti and or Frank Ocean drop that album? My bad. Someone just submitted a new one, so I wanted to go back to it. It's not music related, and it says your favorite fast food and order. If no fast food, what is fave song off Newport or Robinson? Never mind, it is music related. I got baited in the first half. So we can talk about either. Carti and Frank or Porter Robinson. My favorite fast food and order. I will usually get a veggie burger. I will usually try the veggie burger at whatever fast food place. The last one that I tried was from KFC. Was it from KFC or Burger King? One of those. Anyway, it was really good. I love trying new veggie burgers and seeing how they compare. You said KFC in Discord? Okay, then it was KFC. When I was thinking about it, I was like, did they sell burgers at KFC? Then probably KFC. Popeyes is the only fast food worth a damn. That's so interesting because I felt like that was not the take until after they started doing their crispy chicken, or whatever, the spicy chicken sandwich. That went pretty viral. Was it vegan chicken? I think so. If not vegan, then definitely vegetarian, but... Since when did Kentucky Fried Chicken have veggie burgers? Listen, with climate change, I feel like everyone's going to have to adapt. Every fast food place is going to have some sort of veggie menu, because otherwise it's going to be unsustainable. Even just from a business perspective, that's probably the move for the future. Popeyes has always been valid, fed my hood for centuries. Maybe it's just where I lived, but like, it was always looked down upon because it was not good. It was not good. What's your veggie to meat ratio? I eat mostly veggies. I will have chicken nuggets though. Lately I've been, when I was couch rotting, I guess I was a little less strict about it, and I would just eat whatever just because. Comfort food, and then also, like, not moving very much. I was ordering quite a bit. It was not good. The Impossible Whopper is goated, though. I agree. I remember, I even tweeted about it. I was like, I fell in love with the Veggie Whopper on first bite. Glasgow got one Popeyes and it jumped to the top of the list. Well, by recently, I mean like 20... I want to say like 2016? 2017? I can't remember when they had like this massive marketing campaign, and they did really well after that. Outer Wilds when? I mentioned this earlier in stream, but I am thinking of playing Outer Wilds after we finish Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh yeah, speaking of veggie meals, we do have a plant-based challenge going on starting next week. So if you're interested in trying out plant-based, I don't want to be too preachy. I know it's my job, but I will be hosting that on Discord, in the Ren Discord, if anyone is interested in joining. And we do now have a new Ren emote. I love my job. I totally didn't just submit that. Okay. Oh shit, now what were we on? 78? Nope, 72? Oops. Okay, favorite game? Probably Undertale. That's the one that I've played the most. Or like, that had the most impact on me. But the most recent game that I've played that was my favorite was definitely GTA. But I feel like I've said that enough on the stream. Insane how much smoke your beef comment got in the Kendrick video. I know. I thought it would be funny to like compile all of those and talk about it in like a Ren video. But, or like a Ren TikTok or something. But at the same time, I'm like, I've debated them in the comments. What the? I meant to type 72. I don't have a favorite but The Last of Us and God of War. The Last of Us, I feel like, was pretty good. I think I've already admitted this on stream, but I never played it. I watched PewDiePie's playthrough of it, and then I told people that I played it. I was lying. I never played it. FIFA, the greatest game of all time. I did play FIFA once. I went on a date with this guy, and he was like, I don't remember. He had me bet on something, and then if I lost, I had to go to his place, and then he was playing FIFA with his brother the whole night while I was just sitting there. I was like, this was the worst, the worst bet to lose. This was in high school. This was forever ago. But like every time I think of FIFA, I just think of that night because like that's my only memory with FIFA. Anyway. we were like, we watched a movie and then I don't know. Anyway, stupid story. Anyway. What topics or themes typically resonate with you when listening to albums or playing games? Welcome back to streaming. Thank you so much. I guess anything to do with like family. I think I've noticed that with For Your Eyes Only, for example, or with unpacking, or with, you know, even in GTA, when it's anything to do with like mommy issues, Trevor's mommy issues, or like, I don't know, how Michael is as a father, I'm just like, fuck. Fuck. It just gets me. It just gets me so hard. Where's my chopstick? Path is a Fast and Furious enjoyer. Wait, what? Fast and Furious? I don't know if I've ever seen Fast and Furious. I hate cars, so probably not. I just now got a topic to put in the form. I shouldn't have said I know no wanna. It was you. But being within, oh shit. I don't know, but being within a couple months of the same age as Billie Eilish, it always hits when she talks about her changing as she grows up. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit with one of my future reactions, but love-hate relationship with going back on growing up. It's too vague. It's too vague. Nothing stronger than family. Oh, and with Mr. and Mrs. Smith also. That fucking destroyed me. So yeah, I would say what topics or themes typically resonate with you? Anything to do with family. And it makes me so anxious and paranoid because, you know, it makes me think about how much pressure it is to actually have your own family or to like start a family. And I'm like, I don't think I can do that. It's too much pressure. Anyway, now that we've had that conversation. How does the bear make you feel? Also very anxious, and a lot of it is to do with the family aspect. The fucking okay, mute if you don't want any spoilers for a second, but like the Forks episode, I was so torn up about it at the end of it. It just shows you a lot. Oh, thanks for the confetti. It just shows you a lot of like his relationship with his mom, or like his mom suffering through mental illness, undiagnosed mental illness, and I'm like, oh my god, please. I just turned my volume all the way down. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I won't spoil it too much, but yeah, anything to do with family, this hits too hard. If anyone knows of any albums and you want me to cry, recommend those to me. Is The Bear really that good? People have been recommending it to me. I would recommend it as well. But maybe it's also because like I lived in Chicago for a while growing up, so a lot of it does hit home in that way as well. Anyway, a new iteration of classic Doom 2 just dropped on Steam. Might be a good opportunity to play myhouse.wad, which went hella viral just last year, even amongst mainstream YouTubers like Moist Critical and Jacksepticeye. Even though the game's graphics and gameplay itself is retro as hell, the WAD itself is extremely impressive. Wait, is it WAD or WAD? In addition, if enough people are available, you might hold a Doom deathmatch server where tons of friends can duke it out on multiplayer. Might want to peep Doom tubers like D-Snow about stuff like this though. Interesting. We were just talking about Doom. That Christmas episode? Yeah, that's Forks. That was the episode that I was just talking about. But yeah, no spoilers in chat, please. There are people still watching. People still catching up. Opinions on Vultures 2, I haven't listened to it, so I have no opinion. Will you ever go back to your natural hair color since your eyebrows aren't brown anymore? Isn't that noticeable? Is it that noticeable that they're not matching anymore? So if you remember, if you were here when I was talking about when I dyed my hair the first time, I was really anxious about dyeing my eyebrows because it made them look a lot thinner, but now that they're grown back out and the same as my natural hair color, I think I prefer them lighter. I feel like now I look angry just because they're darker. But they were too thin last time. I think I'll have them chill out a bit if we try again. But I don't know if I'll go back. I think I will never go back, actually. I like my hair lighter. I think that it suits me more. Dye them red? Always looking angry. It's just because they're so pronounced now. But I don't know if it's just because now I'm used to them being lighter. But no, I don't think I'll go back to my natural hair color. I think that if it's too dark, because my skin is so pale, it stands out too much. Or it makes my face look paler. So I am considering going even lighter though. Maybe one day I go blonde. Maybe not though. Maybe that's too much change. Album of the year so far. I already said this, but the recent Vince Staples. Dark Times. Dye your hair red, then react a whole lot of red. I think it was a joke at first of when I listened to Blonde, I'll dye my hair blonde, but nah, I didn't do that. Didn't do that. Gentrification, what do you mean by this? End by Avoir is a big one for me that a lot of people won't have checked out. Interesting. I like the submissions for Album of the Year that I've never heard of. I would love to hear more about why it was your favorite Album of the Year though. It's Brat, I Can't Lie. Interesting. I liked Brat, but I feel like I didn't like it as much as everyone else did. I can't picture a blonde path in my head. I posted a picture of me with a blonde filter on once when I was in Taiwan. I was like, this filter makes me want to dye my hair even brighter. I think it looks fine, but I think in person it would be too much. Then you have a good taste. I mean, I liked it. It was fun, but I haven't really revisited it since we listened to it on stream. I'm just not brat enough. I'm sorry. 360 goes kind of crazy. Bando Stone still album of the year for me. I liked it for the first week. Interesting. I wonder what the replay value is like for me. Because even though I haven't checked it out, like, since we listened to it initially, I don't know actually. I saw a screenshot of a post that says, how do I have a brat summer as a straight white guy? Blonde would look so cool. Oh, thank you. Brat colored hair when is crazy. Imagine me dyeing my hair bright green. I'm out of water. Dye your hair for each reaction. By the end of it, I will go bald, if not already by my iron deficiency. Or purple, just like the OC. I was thinking about this. I was like, what if I just dyed my hair purple also? Get some more water real quick. I probably should because I have a bit of a headache as well, but this headache has started, was started before the stream. So I'm glad we're taking it easy today. Rainbow hair color would look bad on anyone, but it would be for the hee hee haha. I should have done rainbow hair for In Rainbows. My In Rainbows reaction. Purple highlights might look sick, to be honest. When I was, I think my first year of college, I dyed a streak of my hair purple back here. Which is insane to me right now because I never even really liked purple up until a couple of years ago. It just felt like it fit me better than, originally I wanted to dye it red. Dye the strip red, but I did it with purple. Dark maroonish purple is really popular lately. Hitman with a bald cap on. I could see purple more than blonde, not gonna lie. I think it would be fun to dye my hair a color anytime, and I feel like now would probably be the best time for it because, you know, my work is pretty lax about self-expression, and I'm just having fun streaming on the internet, so why not? What are we talking about? I don't even know. We're kind of going all over the place. It's okay. Go to food place. I don't want to gatekeep, but I also don't want to give out my go-to food place just for security's sake. Did anyone watch Kai Cenat's stream when he was in Paris? And did you see how many people showed up when he was like, I'm definitely not at his level, but like imagining that happening to me, I wanted to throw up. Did anyone catch that stream? It was so crazy. It was so crazy. People are insane. Same thing to Speed any day. Oh man. I even tweeted at him after. I was like, let me know if you need security in Paris, because obviously I'm not obviously I'm not built to be security, but he needs it. He needs more security. What are you gonna do? I'll be bait. I don't know, I feel like... Are we reading all the recommendations? Did we get to the myhouse.wad? I sent that one. Yeah, we already read that one. I'm not sure if I would. I don't know too much about it, but I could look it up, especially since you said that Moist Critical and Jacksepticeye played it. I could just look into it a little bit. Since to avoid doxing, go to dish maybe. I think I've thought about it. I'm pretty sure my favorite dish of all time is just dumplings. Soup dumplings specifically, but I will take any dumpling. I will take any dumpling. Any day, any time of day. Give it to me. It's my favorite. Big dumps. Ayo. I love dumplings so much. Actually, maybe I can give the name of this, oh, actually, maybe I won't. Eventually, I do want to make like a guide to some good places in Paris if people are visiting and stuff. But I have to be very careful about it for my own safety. Thank you for resubscribing in the 69 world. Happy 2 months to us. Asian dumplings or European dumplings? Asian dumplings. Don't leak anything, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'll have to be very careful. But I will say, if you are looking for Paris recommendations, look up, what's his name? Shit. It was just there. Jay Swanson. Look up Jay Swanson. Any place that I visited in Paris was probably recommended by him, and he has a more in-depth, thorough guide as to why he prefers these pages or places. So I do recommend him if you're looking for food or things to do in Paris. Thank you for resubscribing, Zach. Happy 3 months to us. A dark gradient would go crazy in the summer, not gonna lie. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Deep fried wonton with a sweet chili sauce. Oh, I love deep fried wontons. It's like such a guilty pleasure for me, I feel like, because, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the phrase guilty pleasure when it comes to food, but I feel like you can't have too many because you can get sick really easily, but it's so good. It's so good. I think I missed a message. What's your favorite museum in Paris? Honestly, I'm not a really big fan of museums, but I do love Mona Lisa, so I will say the Louvre. It started as kind of a joke, but like honestly, I love collecting Mona Lisa paraphernalia. Just for fun. How do you feel about French food living in Paris? Honestly, I don't eat too much on a regular basis because I try to avoid meat, and a lot of French dishes include meat. But for like holidays and stuff, I will try a lot of the meat dishes, the cultural dishes here. Oh, I meant for hair dye. It's just so unexpectedly majestic when you step into the sun. Yeah, really underground place called the Louvre, if you've ever heard of it. Van Gogh. What are we doing today? We're just catching up and chatting because I've been away from stream for a while. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at the responses before reading them. What happened to the Let's Start Here reaction? Is it not up anymore? Hold on, is it not up anymore? It says it's still up for me. It would be a shame if it wasn't, but can't always control that. I can watch it, I can see it. How often do you stream? I try to do two times a week, usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. But we do have a cute little, we have a cute, oh my god, it's so big now. We have a cute little schedule now. If you want to keep up and you're not in the Discord, or you don't want to join the Discord or whatever. How's vegetarian options in Paris? Honestly, it's really good, especially within the last couple of years. They added, or a bunch of new places have been popping up. And in most restaurants, you're likely to find a good vegetarian substitute, or you can just ask to remove things. How many submissions so far? We have 82. We definitely won't get into everything, but some of them probably not. Probably you don't have to spend too much time on them either. What are frog legs like? I think I haven't tried them yet. I think I'm too scared. I'm too much of a baby. I don't know if I can do it. They don't even sound appetizing to me, so. Hey Path, could you perhaps? Oh, we're gonna skip all the ones that are recommendations also. Sorry, this is just not the time and place. Yo Path. Yo, what's up? That's taking it too far. What do you mean? Okay, another album reaction. Bucket list items. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I have anything that like I am dying to do before I die. I feel like I've done everything that I want to do. I would love to, you know, just in general, I just want to visit my family more often. Would you skydive? No. Everyone in my family has skydived. My parents have skydived quite a bit. Skydived. Skydove. And they always like ask me if I want to, but or they did ask me if I ever wanted to, but I don't want to. I want to skydive. My mom said she'd do it, but I think she's capping. I feel like if I did, I would just have a heart attack. I feel like I'm just not built for that. Yeah, there are some good places in Chicago, so. Built different, negative. I'm built different, weaker. Hope you're feeling better. I saw that you had to take some time off. Yeah, thank you. I am. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it on the stream. I feel bad, kind of, because I wasn't able, well, I guess I was able. I didn't explain to Twitch, like, why I was taking time off. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about it, though. Are you afraid of heights? I think I am. I think in my head I would like to say no, but I think I am. You do not have to explain yourself. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of like a... I know I don't have to explain myself, but also some of you know because I posted this on Instagram, but I have a very male-skewed audience. And just with the nature of why I took time off, I think it's important to talk about... or at least to discuss it, but maybe I'll wait until I can like thoroughly untangle my thoughts about it. The Sears Tower ruined me. Same. I went up there. I was the first time. I was really young, and I started crying. How many times have you gone to the Louvre? That's a bucket list item for me. I think I've gone 3 times. Sears Tower was light work. No, thank you. No, you're just built different. I went once when I was young, and then I never went again. You have no obligation to discuss anything you don't want to. Thank you. I was like 12 or 13. I hugged the inside walls. Oh, man. I just remember, like, looking down on the glass and just crying. You're a Chicago native, or did you visit? I moved there when I was young, and then I grew up there. But I did also move around quite a bit, so... Okay, we won't discuss too much about that. Hi, I wanted you to talk about, like, anime game soundtracks from Fate Go and Person 3, 4, and 5. We talked about this a little bit already in stream, Persona, a little bit earlier. But... honestly, I don't know too much about anime game soundtracks, so I have no much... I mean, I don't have much to... What the fuck did I just say? I don't have much to say about this. If anyone else in chat does, though, feel free. I'm rewatching Naruto right now. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go grab water real quick. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. In the meantime, do you want to play Maze? Or will it be too quick? I'll just be too quick. Did anyone time me? How fast was that? Maybe it helps that my kitchen is right there. The Until Then OST is stellar. 17 seconds. Hell yeah. Less than 2 hours for sure. How many steps today? Bro. Okay, one thing that I did want to show you just because it's funny is my... I mean, it's funny, but I also don't want to promote my bad behavior. Steps today, 763. Better than 16, worse than 2000. But the worst of it while I was couch rotting... Let's see... Actually, not important. Not important. Let's move on. You should branch out the genres that you listen to on YouTube. The rock metal community is huge and loves to watch people react to rock music. This has not been my experience, I will say. It's okay, Pat. 700 is more than 1. Okay, the worst that I saw on there was 50. Second worst was 77. So more than 16. More than 15. Or however many. But not good. Especially if for 2 weeks, that's about the average. It's not good. It's not good. How did you deal with the heat last week? I almost jumped in the sun. This is the first heat wave that we've had where Kitty has an AC. Luckily, it's like a portable one. So it's not super powerful, but it helps so much. It helps so much. I would recommend if you have the money. I think it's worth it, especially with how often and how frequent there are heat waves now in Paris. I think it's worth it to just get an AC. Unfortunately, I can't get one for my apartment because most of them are window AC and I don't have any windows. I just have giant doors. So I have to shelter with Quentin. So let's see. Oh yeah, what I was saying, the rock metal community, the rock community, the Pink Floyd community did not welcome me with open arms. In fact, I got so many death threats from that video. I've vowed to never listen to Pink Floyd on the channel again. How hot did it get there? I think it was 36 degrees. I can't remember. How does one average 16 steps a day? No, I wasn't averaging 16 steps a day. It was one day that I had 16 steps and it was because I was just in that bed the entire day. But my average, I don't know how I could calculate my average for the break, but it's not good. It's not good. Actually, there's a couple days in here where I did get 2,000. So it's like, do I risk showing you? For full transparency's sake, it's like back and forth like this. Shit, why is it? Hello? So like some days, almost 2,000. Most days, a lot less. So, you know. What can you do? The worst of it, I think, was right before. Okay, the day after my personal emergency happened, 51 steps. But what can you do? What can you do? In the health app, they have weekly averages. Okay, well, you saw it. You saw it, so whatever. Makes sense those boomers are bozos. Flipped a coin to see if you would go on a walk. Yeah, basically. Basically, most days I just didn't want to. Most days I just did not leave the couch. Oh. What the hell? Why is there a Bloods bandana in the back? Pyro Bloods. It's just a normal bandana. I bought it for Red Dead. It came in a pack of 3 with the black one and the white one. But whatever. A huge band that gets a lot of views for reaction videos is Avenged Sevenfold. They're pretty great and a good digestible sound for non-metal fans. I had a friend in middle school who was really into Avenged Sevenfold. I'm pretty sure her like older brother was was the source of that, though. I monitor distance walked over steps taken. Oh, I don't remember if I said this or not, but even though I wasn't walking so much, I was using an indoor bike. So hopefully I'm okay. Hopefully I'm not like, you know, too out of shape. Although, not, I can definitely feel my stamina is a lot worse from the last couple weeks. That's okay. Paris feels empty right now since the Olympics. It was so cool though. I think it's also empty because it's August. Like I went out and I was like, everything is closed. But everyone's on vacation right now, so that's why. Oh, then that's cool. Thank God. If Pink Floyd was bad, stay away from Tool, which is kind of a shame because I know that Bob the Pop-Up really loves Tool. I was gonna listen to a couple favorites that he suggested to me, but I got scared and I didn't, so. Talk about Smile by Daddy Porter. I honestly don't have much to say about it. I think it's a really cathartic album, but that's the same that I felt with Nurture. And, I don't know. I think that they're all sweet songs. I think they're all beautiful, but I probably won't check it out too frequently. I won't revisit it too frequently if it's anything like Nurture was for me. Exclusively an offline rock fan. That is a good point. I could just listen to it offline. I don't or I could record it for my own personal benefit, and then never release them. When are you expecting Kendrick to drop a new album? I hope this year. I have a feeling it's not going to be this year. I have a feeling we're not going to hear from him for a while, just from after the beef. But we did also talk about this a little bit earlier in the stream. Kendrick is dropping November 8th. You've heard it here first from Tess D. Cole. Kendrick dropping November 8th. Bookmark this, come back to it. We'll see how it holds up. Oh my god, I have something in my eye. Oh no, we're good. I was capping, by the way. I don't know. Nope, too bad. Too late. We've already clipped it. We'll come back to you. Okay, where are we? Daft Punk. I'm surprised at the amount of recommendations I get for Daft Punk. I'm already a Daft Punk fan, so I can't do a reaction. But I'm surprised at the intersect between Kendrick fans and Daft Punk fans. I guess it makes sense though, because I've crossed over, so maybe some hip-hop fans can cross over to electronic. What Daft Punk album would you recommend? Oh, interesting. I don't think that I've ever sat down to think about it. Maybe Random Access Memories. It's probably my favorite. Kendrick should drop when J. Cole does to spite him a little bit. Why? I like to think that they're on good terms. I think Ram is the easiest to get into. I agree. I think that that's the one that I will recommend to new Daft Punk listeners. I mean, Kendrick did tell Drake to walk around like Daft Punk. You're right. You're right. That was a reference that I was not expecting. I'll listen on my walk tonight. I hope you enjoy it. I listened to it a lot in college. It was probably for like 2 weeks that was the only thing that I was listening to. And I'm pretty sure it was around finals time. So I have like I have strong core memories associated with that album. Favorite needle drop in a movie? Recent subscriber here. Keep it up. Your stuff is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, now I'm gonna have to think of every needle drop that I've ever noticed. I'm not sure. Melon?
Bing bong.
Absolute KQ, thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 4 months to us. Favorite needle drop from the bear? I posted it in the Discord, I think, but I actually didn't know the song beforehand, so does that count? When I heard it, I immediately looked it up so that I could listen to it. What is a needle drop? As far as I know, it's just when a very popular song gets used in a movie or TV show. Or I guess it doesn't have to be very popular, but, you know, something that's not made specifically for the show. And I don't even remember what the song was called, so I will have to look it up. Oh shit, my playlist stopped. Speaking of which, will you ever collab with Fantano at any point? Maybe for a JID review? Why would Fantano ever want to collaborate with me? Let down from a bear. Exit music for a film in Black Mirror. Yeah, when I listened to it, it didn't even click that that was where I had heard it from originally. Oh my god, where's my chapstick? It was I've Been Loving You Too Long by Otis Redding. Thank you for looking that up for me. I was struggling so hard. Oh shit. Oh shit. Everything in its right place at the beginning of The Creator. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know. Under Pressure and After Sun. I feel like there were probably a lot in Baby Driver, but does that even count because the whole thing is based off of listening to music like that? One that's coming to mind is Creep in the recent Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, he's already collabed with Broad Taste, NFR, Podcast, Hive Mind, and others. Why not you? Good question. Because I'm a little baby. I'm a little baby. And I have talked with Fantano a little bit. He seemed nice. But I guess our collab was me making the Drake cookies. The Drake vegetarian cookies or whatever, plant-based cookies. Vegan cookies? Vegan cookies. We got there. Is he as bald as they say? What do they say about him being bald? Backstreet freestyle on waves? Wait, Backstreet freestyle? Anyway, those are all the needle drops that I can think of. But I'm sure there are some that are like pretty standout that I'm just not thinking of. Who's balder, Fantano or Bob? I think Fantano, no? How do you measure this? Path soon. Hopefully not. Although, okay, so like right after I finished taking all of my iron pills, it looked like it was getting much better. And then I also did, I also had a head massage by my two favorite hair ladies. And it felt like it was healing. I felt like I was no longer balding, but I feel like it's become a problem again. You measure baldness with light reflection? Path, are you wearing a wig? No, if I was wearing a wig, it would not be this grown out. Still remember when Fantano collabed with John Denton and weirded him out so much, Denton had to make a video apologizing for how off-put by Fantano he was? I missed this completely. When was this, and where can I watch it? Bob has no hair? Well, neither does Fantano, so how do you even measure that? How do you even measure who has less hair? Imagine collabing with other YouTubers. I feel like we could collab. But from what I see of with the screenshots that you're posting on Twitter, everyone's like maybe too mean. I don't want to be bullied. Oh, if you like Baby Driver, watch the music video for Blue Song by Mint Royale. The video was directed by Edgar Wright and was basically the genesis of Baby Driver. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take note of this right now. So now I have two notes. 2 stream notes that hopefully I can remember later. Oh, wait. Also, watch the interview with Pusha T. It's a very long one that I can't recall the premise of, but I remember that it was important. Anyway. I think Melon burped once before starting his interview with John and he was grossed out. Oh no. Oh yeah, Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Did you see the Fantano Meat Canyon video? I saw the beginning of it, but it looked like it was like self-promo for something, and I don't really know Meat Canyon, so I didn't check out the rest of it. No shade, but nah, I need you to mellow them out. That's a good point. I could do that. I could try. Teleharmonic in Peaky Blinders. I've heard good things. I've heard good things about Peaky Blinders. Your opinions on anime, specifically Evangelion, if you've seen it. I know it's broad, but I'm just curious. Okay, I've said this a couple of times, but I've always wanted to get into anime. I think that I'm just too slow with general media consumption to be a fan. But when I got into it with Jujutsu Kaisen and Spy Family. The first anime that I ever watched would be Pokemon, like the original Pokemon, I think, if that counts. But the first like anime where I was not a child and I knew that I was getting into anime was Fruits Basket. It was really cute. And then I watched Ouran High School Host Club. And then I was like, what is this? And then I watched Death Notes. And I was like, oh, what is this? I need more of this. And I was on the search for something similar to Death Note for the longest time. And I couldn't find anything. So I gave up. And then more recently, 2020 was when I got into Jujutsu Kaisen. So it reignited my interest, I should say. You should watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I did hear that it was really good. I also heard that Cowboy Bebop was good. I think I watched the first episode of Cowboy Bebop, and I was like, this is very interesting, but I didn't end up watching the second episode, so how interesting was it to me? I'm not sure. Attack on Titan? I might have watched Attack on Titan years ago, like 2015. Sounds about right, but I don't remember anything about it. I blocked it out of memory, apparently. I've heard Steins Gate was good. At one point, I had a running list on my phone of anime that people suggested to me, but because I was so slow at getting to it, I just gave up. My girlfriend is in Japan at the moment working on an internship at an anime studio. Oh, good luck to her. I think you'd love it. Nichijou. I'll write it down. But at the moment, I am still trying to push myself to watch season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, which I'm wearing a t-shirt of, by the way. I still haven't watched season 2. I just recently rewatched the movie, but if you have watched Pokemon, you should watch Beyblade, literally so good. Oh, interesting. I didn't know Beyblade was a show. I thought it was a thing. Am I thinking of something else? Path, say it with me, it's Kaizen, haha. I keep saying Kaizen. Sorry. Wondering what coat sweater you're wearing. It looks very sensei-like. It's a poncho. It's like a pajama poncho. From Costco. My mom got it for me for Christmas, like, I guess 3 years ago now at this point. You should watch Wonder Egg Priority. Has many dark themes of which many young girls go through, but don't expect an amazing ending. Oh god, I really don't want to watch that then. I need something with a good ending, please, and something not traumatizing. Yeah, you've worn that poncho in a ton of reaction videos. Okay, the thing is, Actually, I'm pretty sure I've watched it in every video, every reaction video, except for Tizo Touchdown, which was a Patreon exclusive. But the reason is because it was winter when I started my channel. It was like January. And so because we didn't have a working heater at the time, I was just wearing this poncho all the time. So of course, within the first like 4 or 5 videos, I was wearing this poncho. And then I just continued wearing it because it felt weird to not wear it in a Path Reacts video. Like, it just felt weird. So I kept wearing it even into the summer. And now it's just always on for the streams and the music reactions alike. Except for, I think, a recent stream where it was too hot to wear it. Spotting non-poncho path. Spotting non-poncho path is like seeing a shiny Pokemon. I think it would be cool if I ever did do some kind of merch. I think that releasing a poncho would be really cool. It would be so cute. It could be so cute. Rumor has it that Path has no shoulders. Honestly, I have like really terrible posture, and this covers it. I'd buy the poncho so fast. That's good to know. This is good. This is a good... What is it called when marketers look up, do their studies beforehand? Anyway, posture check. I don't know if you heard that. It's also weird seeing non-glasses Path, even though it's only a stream thing. Well, it depends. In some videos I am wearing my glasses, but at first, I tried not wearing... These are blue light blocking, by the way. They're not prescription. It's just because I have this giant ass light in front of me and the screens that I'm staring at the whole time. But for the longest time I was trying not to wear the glasses in the videos because people want to see the reaction. That's the whole point of the video. So I was like, if I'm covering my eyes, does it make it a worse reaction? But then I stopped giving a shit, and now I wear them when I need to. To quote Kurt Cobain, I have very bad posture. I didn't know he said that. Well, now my eyes hurt when I don't wear them. Like, even I just took them off for like a second and it was hurting. It was hurting me to look at my screen. Covering with a see-through object. Honestly though, my eyes are small enough where it's like they need to be out in the open. I don't know. Petition for Path to make ponchos. This has been like an idea that I've had basically since the channel, maybe since Igor, like the Igor reaction. Since the channel started blowing up, I was like, it would be really cool, but you know, it was the beginning of the channel. No one was gonna buy merch from me at the beginning of the channel. So I just kind of held on to it. Didn't do it. But now, I think I have connections where like we could make it a thing. And I think it would be cool if we like made it an exclusive thing. Like, it only runs for like a week or something. So good luck getting one. I don't know. Also a lot to consider with like sustainability. I'm on the fence about merch in general just because of how difficult it is to get sustainably made material at a decent price. So, I don't know. But at the same time, like, I buy so much merch from people that I want to support, or shows that I support, you know? So I understand. I understand. I just got a bank card. I would buy that poncho so fast. You've reached a far audience since then. I'm a married father of 2 and I'd still buy the poncho. I mean, okay, let's say this is happening in the future. But at the time, or at the current moment, I'm not working on anything about that. But that's just, if you ever check in the future, it might happen. Not even sports jerseys. I bought the JID sports jersey. Would the poncho give me aura? Yes, absolutely. I have 0 merch. I feel like the only thing I buy lately is merch. I don't even buy... Well, that's not true. I went thrifting a while ago, but... Merch and thrifting, that's my entire closet at the moment. think it would be fun though. Anyway, probably won't happen for, at this rate, years. Check in a couple years. We'll see if we get the path poncho. Oh. Why does this screen exist? Oh my god, okay, hold on. My headache is like pulsating right now. So I think we're gonna end stream now. I didn't expect to be on for so long, but I had a lot of fun just chatting and catching up. When I was on my break, I was thinking a bit about like what I wanted to do with YouTube in general, with like making videos on the Pathy channel, and I got kicked off of the partner program on the Pathy channel because I haven't uploaded in so long that like no one's watching anymore and I'm losing watch time minutes. So I do want to make a Pathy video, and it'll probably be a vlog type video. That's kind of what I have in mind right now, but we'll see. Anyway. I hope that I can do what I want to do in the near future. Just creatively. I want to continue making videos, and I know that everyone's favorite types of videos for me to make are the reaction videos, and I know that that's what is most expected of me, but at the same time, I feel like I have to be authentic with how I listen to music, because I'm just not the type of person to listen to a new album every week. I'm just not, and I can't force myself to be that kind of person, otherwise it's gonna come across in the videos as very forced. So I hope you understand. And hopefully soon we can branch out to make more things or to do more things together. I have a lot of stuff that I've been thinking of during the break of things that we can do on stream that are more interactive with chat. I think that it would be so fun. I have a huge surprise like that I have been dying to talk about during the stream, but I can't. Well, I can, but I want to keep it a surprise. Because I think it would be fun. So thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for understanding with the break. Hopefully I will see you on Saturday. I'll be streaming more Red Dead Redemption, so if you're here for that, it'll be really fun. I'm super excited to get back into it because I've been holding off.
Welcome back, Path. Put this towards the Xbox.
Yeah, thank you for the 500 bits. I'll put it directly. It's already directly in the Xbox machine or GTA machine goal. So thank you so much. I love Path in this community. Thank you. I love this community so much. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. I don't want to get too sentimental. I think I just am because it's been a while since the last stream. So I hope it's okay that I'm being a little cheesy right now.
Hi,
but
chat.
hello, Dr. Mantis TV. Thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 4 months to us. Oh yeah, and then also thank you, The Real Goat, for the 1 bit. That 1 cent is going straight to the Xbox. But yeah, I will update you soon on some future ideas that I have, and I will hopefully see you on Saturday for Red Dead Redemption. Until then, stay tuned. That's not what I say on Twitch. What do I say on Twitch? What's my outro for Twitch? I forgot. Hope you're having a good morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you later. Okay. Stay for the raid. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Rewind to before I changed, started acting strange, had my life in my own hands. Meanwhile, I was wasting time, thinking things were fine, but you had other plans. Behind your weak disguise, all the worthless lies, I was wrong and now I know. Don't think that I won't try, this is not goodbye.
pushed around, always lost, not found, but I didn't realize. Like a giant standing in my way, leading me astray. Now it's time for me to rise. I knew I had to find myself. Turns out I'm on my own.